Hello, welcome to the Mini Army Show, and today, buddy, what are we doing?
And this thing did not fit on screen. An M1 Garand.
Yeah, we got a gun. We got a gun. We got a gun.
Good. Replica.
Yes, yes. So what this is, and it's looking great, isn't it,
It's a
buddy?
1-to-1 scale model.
It is. Yes, you're right. It's not a gun. It's not strong like a gun or whatever. It's a 1-to-1 scale model replica of a gun. So
Of one of my favourite rifles.
Yes, my favourite rifle. That's why we chose to get this, right? Yeah. So what this is, where we came across this is that's the clip. So what's the story with this is the last episode we were in the Military History War Chaos Museum. What was it called? The Military History War Conflict Warfare Army Museum.
You cannot remember that.
it's a
You should put a link to that video.
yeah. So we were in the Military History War
We were
Museum.
in the Military War Museum.
Yes, and we were seeing all the guns, and we seen all the helmets and guns and gear, and we decided
Big gun.
Yeah, we really want to add something like that to our collection, right? So, and we're into models, and we're into World War II,
And this is massive 1-to-1
this is a
scale
1-to-1 scale
models.
Now,
With the clip, we got a clip.
now, you have to be gentle with this thing because it's not
real.
It's not like
metal.
So they do say this is a Denix M1 Garand, right? And they do say like you can pull it back and dry fire it and stuff like that. But they do recommend not to do a lot of that because you can damage it. It doesn't have gun metal. And we'll give it a bit of a tour of our new toy, will we? Right.
Okay.
So we'll put it over there and we'll give it a little bit of a tour around it, right? Oh, I was gonna say, you know what's the major difference between this model and any of the other little models that we have?
It's 1-to-1 scale and real wooden metal.
Yeah, but not that. I was gonna say a model like this. This is just purely a replica. It's not an airsoft or anything like that. But the one thing about a model like this is if you had the little Willis Army Jeep and you were walking down the main street with that would be okay, right? Yeah. If you were walking down the high street waving this around, you are likely to get shot by the police. So that's the major difference. Yeah. So you can have these in your house and you have them for display, but you can't be wandering around in public with them, or you might get offed by the cops, right?
Yeah.
That's the main difference, isn't it? All right, so I'll give you a bit of a tour of the differences between a real Garand and this replica. Now, in the real one, they would have a cleaning kit there that opens. You'd pop that open. It doesn't open on this. It's just screwed. It's just a plate that's screwed shut. That's grand. Yeah. You would have a safety here. That safety switch would move in and out, right? Obviously the internals, it doesn't have any internals really. Yeah. It's got a gas block here, but that's all. It all seems to be one unit on this. But in the real Garand, they would be separate. That you've got the barrel and you've got the gas block.
Yeah, like a centimetre apart.
No, they're the same sizes and stuff. They're all the same place, right?
Wait, does one of these bullets fit in this? Yes, they do.
Right, so this is the end block clip. We bought this separately from Zib Militaria. We bought the strap and we bought the end block clip. Now the clip doesn't go into it, obviously. It's just for display. When it's sitting on the shelf, it'll be sitting like that, and it's going to look cool, isn't it, buddy? Yeah. Right? But you have to always remember this is a model. It's a 1-to-1 model. It's not tough like a real gun. You can't throw it around. A friend of mine was goofing around with it the other day, and he was cocking it. He was cocking it. He nearly broke it because he wasn't firing. Now you can cock it back there, buddy. Bring the charging handle back. That's a great sound, isn't it?
And then you have to.
And you can dry fire it. Oh, see, you're banging the tip of it. Right. So
this thing is heavy.
See, that's the thing I'm scared of, that you're going to lift it up, and when you're moving around, because you're not used to having a big thing like that, you're going to bang it against things. Now, I want you to do something here, buddy, right? Now, pull back the charging handle. You can see the way the bullets... Now, don't get your hand stuck in it now, right? But you can see the bullets don't go into it, right? It's... But the way... Are you holding that now? The way it would work in reality is they would slot in down into it. Yeah, you nearly took my finger off. Like that.
Then you fire 8 times.
Yeah.
Ding.
So anyway, it's a nice looking piece. It's just it's like it's got the sights here, but they don't actually move or anything like that. You can't put the bullets in. Sight doesn't move. The safety doesn't move.
There's a side up here that doesn't move in reality.
Yeah, I don't think they would move the iron sights at the end, the rabbit ears at the end. I don't think you would be moving them, I don't think. Anyway, what do you think of it? It's super cool, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Super cool.
But you always have to remember it's a model, so yeah, like I'm still like I'm not like banging it into things and stuff, because it can break, and a few little things. One little thing that kind of bugged me a bit was that screw sitting on the top of it, because they wouldn't have had that screw on the real one. Yeah, they should have at least countersunk it or something if they were going to put that in it. There's no name stamps or anything like that anywhere on it. The only stamp is on the far side of that. It just says Denix made in Spain on it. Denix.
What do you mean name stamp?
Well, you know the way they would have like the real Garand would have the date it was made stamped into it. It would have the number it was made, and probably have the factory stamp as well. But it has none of that stuff. But anyway, we love it. Here's one thing, buddy. You weren't here when when I was putting the strap on it, right?
Yeah.
And I got the strap. The strap comes in 2 parts, and it has these weird hooks on it. And I'd never seen anything like that before. And I was there. It was like an intelligence test to try and get it on, and I failed it miserably. Right, so I had to go on a YouTube channel to get the guy.
You relied on YouTube. You had to rely on.
Yeah, well, that's why we love YouTube, isn't it? But I had to rely on YouTube to figure out how to strap the belt. And I felt like I was being a complete moron, but not so much, because there was actually other guys who had real guns saying, thanks for the video, I can't remember how to strap my Garand back up, right? And they had the real gun. Anyway, so this is our, this is probably the start of our one-to-one collecting, one-to-one scale model collecting.
And what do you think we should get next? Replica.
I've actually got something coming in the post in a couple of weeks.
Oh yeah, that.
Yeah, and we'll do a video of that when it gets here. That's a repo German helmet.
Didn't they say something about the stickers, and you just said, I
Oh,
don't care, stick them all on.
it's gonna. Yeah, I'll go into that when we do that. Anyway, so this is our tour around the M1, the Denix version of the M1 Garand. So that's our tour around our new toy. This is going to take pride of place on our World War II shelf, right? And we got this from a really good company in Germany, because we're here in Ireland, and it's practically impossible to get replicas. There's not many shops selling them. You can get airsoft, but the airsoft version of this, actually, buddy, it was 450 quid, right? And
Wow.
we're not.
This is a lot safer than airsoft.
Yeah, this was 130 quid we got from a really good online company called Zib Militaria, and it was William from the Military History War Museum that told me about that place. With tax and shipping and stuff like that. We also got the leather strap for it.
What's the strap? And is that
It was like 20 quid. And we got the end block clip for
How much
it.
was that?
That was like 20 quid as well, like it's replica bullets. But
Wait, I have a question. Is this real leather?
that is real leather, yeah. Anyway, so if you want to get if you want to get your own armory, if you want to get your own armory going on, Zib Militaria. All of this came to 200 quid, which is 205 euro, which is a lot of money to goof around on a toy. But I'm going to have lots of fun shooting the screen when there's when Saving Private Ryan's on, or when you're playing Call of Duty World War II. I'm going to be shooting along with you from the sofa with this, right? So every day, it might seem mad, but I still love it. I think it's a beautiful looking thing, and we absolutely love this. And so if you want to get your own armory going on, you can go to Zib Militaria. We'll put the link in the details, right? Yeah, and if they've got this far in the video, buddy, what should they do?
Hit the like and subscribe.
Shoot that like and subscribe button, right? And shoot the bell for notifications.
And make them explode.
Exactly. And we've also got a Instagram channel now, buddy, and we'll put up a few pictures of this, and maybe shock people. So that's all from the Mini Army Show for this time with our M1 Garand
And the bullets.
and the N block clip. And from Sean and Patrick, if you like it, tell a friend. If you don't,
tell an enemy.
bye. Oh look, he's eating the poor old Stegosaurus. Rawr. And look at the size of the T-Rex back there. Isn't he deadly? Will I stick you in his mouth? See what happens? Alright. What do you think of it?
He can't eat. He's only a robot.
Alright.